Hello, you're watching ERi-TV English News Broadcast live from our headquarters in Asmara. I'm Hamid Berkhat. Let's first look at the top stories that are making headlines today. Financial contribution to augment Martyrs Trust Fund. Awards to outstanding students. France train traffic disrupted amid strike for higher pay. Russia's Lavrov calls for efforts to protect international laws. Nationals in various cities of Germany contributed €26,121 towards augmenting the Martyrs Trust Fund and in support families of martyrs. According to the report, the contribution was made by nationals in the German cities of Frankfurt and its environs, Düsseldorf and its environs, Nuremberg and its environs, Wuppertal and its environs, Offenbach and its environs, Köln and its environs, Kassel and its environs, Siegen and its environs, Rottlingen and its environs, Bielefeld and its environs, as well as in Ulm and its environs. Likewise, nationals in Wuppertal assumed the responsibility of supporting 20 families of martyrs, nationals in Düsseldorf, 17 families of martyrs, nationals in Berlin and its environs, 7 families of martyrs, and nationals in Frankfurt to support 2 families of martyrs. Sembe Secondary School awarded 66 students, including 35 females that scored from 3 to 4 in the National School Leaving Examination of 2020 and 2021 academic year. At the event held on 3 July, 9th and 10th grade students that scored higher points, as well as 11th grade students that scored higher points at the mock examination. Speaking at the event, Mr. Nagasi Waldu, director of the school, said that the outstanding result of students has been the fruit of the strong effort on the part of students, their parents, and teachers, called on the awardees to reinforce their efforts for better outcome in their future educational career. The awardees, on their part, commending for the award they were provided, said that the award will have significant contribution in motivating them for higher aspiration in the future educational career. A meeting with a view to enrich the National Blood Transfusion Service was conducted on 5 July at Tzada Christian Health Center. At the meeting, Ms. Alem Berhe, chairperson of the National Voluntary Blood Donors Association, said that the objective of the meeting was to develop regular blood donation through increasing the number of voluntary blood donors. Indicating that blood demand in hospitals across the country is annually from 12 to 15,000 units, Ms. Alem said that so far, blood supply in 2021 has reached to 95%. At the meeting, extensive discussion was conducted focusing on the future plan of the National Voluntary Blood Donors Association, the strengths and challenges being encountered during blood donation, increasing the number of voluntary blood donors, as well as on matters of organization and management. Speaking at the meeting, Dr. Johannes Tachasta, Medical Director of the National Blood Transfusion Service, said that 2017, 8,941 units of blood has been collected. In 2021, 10,870 units of blood, and has increased by 22%. We have an announcement from the Ministry of Health. One patient has been diagnosed positive for COVID-19 in tests carried out today at testing stations in the central region. On the other hand, 2 patients who have been receiving medical treatment in hospital in the central region have recovered fully and have been discharged from the facility. The total number of recovered patients has accordingly increased to 9,693, while the number of deaths stands at 103. The total number of confirmed cases in the country to date has increased to 9,811. Ministry of Health, Asmara, 6 July 2022. We will be back with international news after the short break. Stay tuned. A strike by railway workers demanding higher pay amid cost of living increases interrupted train service in France on Wednesday. National Railway Company SNCF said about one high-speed train in 4 was cancelled, while regional services such as suburban trains in the Paris region experienced disruptions. International lines, including Eurostar trains to London, were expected to run normally, the SNCF said. A meeting between unions and SNCF's management was scheduled for Wednesday. The strike takes place as many travelers are planning to use trains to go on summer vacations. The SNCF advised people to cancel or postpone their trips and to work from home and when possible. Russian Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov on Wednesday called on all parties in the world to make efforts to protect international laws as the world is evolving in a complicated manner. Lavrov was speaking through a translator at a meeting with his Vietnamese counterpart. His comments come as Russia has been accused by Western countries of breaching international law through its invasion of Ukraine. European Union leaders have urged Moscow to abide by an order by the International Court of Justice telling Russia to withdraw from Ukraine. Russian Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov is set to arrive in Vietnam today for a 2-day visit. Aside for the Russian-Ukraine war, Lavrov's visit would be unremarkable. This close security and political relationship between Israel reflected in the fact that Russia and Vietnam enjoy a strategic partnership, Vietnam's apex diplomatic designation, which it has established with just 2 other nations, India and China. These factors explain Vietnam's decision to remain neutral on the Russian invasion despite its affirmation for the importance of the United Nations Charter. Before we close for today's news, let's have a recap of the headlines tonight. Financial contribution to augment Martyrs Trust Fund. Awards to outstanding students. France train traffic disrupted amid strike for higher pay. Russia's Lavrov calls for efforts to protect international laws. That was all for today's news. Thanks for watching. Have a great night.